Hey Shelby Bells, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. In today's video, you guys, I'm gonna give you an update on this whole situation that's happening with Adam McIntyre and Rich Lux. Another drama creator on YouTube has come forward named Sebastian Soto. You guys might know who he is, with his thoughts and his story and his truth on Adam McIntyre. And I just wanted to give you guys an update on everything because there's been a lot of stuff that's happened since I made my video yesterday. So if y'all are interested in hearing more about that drama, then make sure that you keep on watching. Was your Uncle Rich, Adam came after your Uncle Rich, didn't he? I know it, miss. And you know what? I talked to Uncle Rich, and Uncle Rich is doing just fine, so don't worry. I know you worry about Uncle Rich. Uncle Rich and your cousins, receipts and deleted tweets are doing just fine. You know, he's upset that the situation happened, but you know, he's doing okay. He's gonna be okay. This is not the first drama he's ever been in, right, miss? I know it, miss. Okay, let me give them the updates, okay? Okay, so Miss Kitty has been crazy because, you know, Rich has been in the drama, and so she's worried about her Uncle Rich. Updates on this whole situation. So, Steamies came out, and to no one's surprise, Deaf Noodles won the award, okay? And so Deaf Noodles won, Rich didn't win, Adam McIntyre didn't win. And I do not even mean this in a shady way, but I don't think Adam was gonna win, like either way. And I'm not even trying to be shady when I say that. I say that just out of like, just pure like kind of like facts, dude. Like, I mean, you're on a list with Mysterious Tea, Deaf Noodles, Rich Lux, like all these people are like, so Deaf Noodles puts out all the tea all the time on all these different platforms, okay? And he's posting like 1 million times a day on Instagram and stuff, and it's just hard to keep up with that, okay? Then you have Rich Lux, who's uploading a video, if not two, every single day, who's almost always the first one to drop the tea on whatever's going on. And then you have Mysterious, who's doing like full-length feature film type documentaries on Trish Paytas, okay? So it's like, I wasn't gonna see Adam McIntyre winning either way. I just wasn't gonna see, and I don't even mean that in a shady way. Even if this whole thing, if he wouldn't have disrespected my friend like that, I still would have felt that way. You know what I mean? The second thing I kind of want to bring up is that a lot of you guys are, like, I've been getting so many DMs, so many messages on Instagram and Twitter, so many comments on my videos with you guys saying, thank you so much for sharing your story about Rich, and I'm unsubscribing from Adam. And what I have to say about that is that you have the freedom to be subscribed to whoever you want to on YouTube, okay? You don't have to subscribe to anybody, you know? However, okay, you have the choice. So if you are making the cognitive decision and the conscious choice that you really just don't stand by what Adam did and you want to unsubscribe from his channel, then that is your prerogative, okay? I want to make very clear, however, that I am not talking about this situation to send any hate toward Adam McIntyre at all, because my stance on all of this is the same I said in my last video. I feel like as drama creators, and even though I'm on a much lower scale than these two creators involved in this, three, because we're going to mention another one in a minute, I feel like we should all get along and network and work together in this community. Communities on YouTube, we don't have to see each other as competition. We don't have to see each other as competition. It doesn't have to be like the beauty community got, where it's vicious and there's so much drama and stuff. It doesn't have to be like that, okay? It can be a supportive atmosphere where we network with each other, we send each other information if we get it, we get our videos out, and we talk and we network and we're cordial, you know? It can be like that. Because like I mentioned in my previous video, you guys, the core group of you guys that live for the YouTube drama, this is your source of entertainment, you guys watch all of us, okay? So when there's arguments and people get into with each other, that doesn't really do anything but hurt the community and hurt the individual creator, because then it leaves your audience torn, right? It leaves your audience torn. There were so many comments on my video. I love Adam and I love Rich. I don't know what to do. I can't believe that Adam did this. This is really making me change my opinion on Adam. And you know what? That sucks for you as a viewer. And you know, I don't ever want to be in the position, for me personally, when I keep growing my channel, to have to put my audience in that situation. I'm always going to try and keep it cute, always going to try and keep it cordial with everyone. Now, I will stand up for myself, so if anyone wants to come my way, I will always defend myself, honey, but I think that it's best to keep things cordial and cute. So it's really, I think my overall feelings on the situation are that Adam was completely out of line with this, and that for an award that, honestly, it's not like even the streamies that YouTube puts out, right? It's the steamies that H3 puts out. It's really not that big. It's more for fun. And so for him to act in this way about this award that really doesn't mean much as a creator, I mean, it's great. It's an honor, you know, and it's great. I would die if I was nominated for anything, but it's not like you're going to win an Oscar or something. And you should just be, you know, gracious, and it's all for fun and jokes, honestly, this particular award show. So I think that, you know, Adam got really caught up in this, and it's really unfortunate the effects that it's having on his channel, but you have to own up to the things that you did, right? And so that's just my kind of viewpoint on it. He needs to own up to what he did. I am disappointed because I saw on Instagram, I went to his Instagram and I wanted to see if he was addressing this at all. If he made a statement on his story, on his wall or whatever. And you guys, it's not good. I'm gonna roll you a little clip of his story so you can see he's not even paying attention to this drama at the time that I recorded this story last night. And there's been a couple updates to it, but there's been no apologies, so roll it. Okay, you guys, I thought this video was gonna be done, but there are some updates that I think need to fit into this video and not be put into another video. So basically, when I was on my live stream, I went live after I filmed this video. Rich Lux also went live. Well, my live stream crashed, so I went in to check out Rich Lux's live stream, and it turns out that Adam McIntyre posted a video addressing the situation with Rich Lux, addressing the situation with Sebastian Soto, okay? Rich reacted to it on his live stream, and I'll be honest, that's between them. My personal opinion is that while Adam apologized in his video, it seemed like he only did it because he was getting a lot of backlash, and that's all I'm gonna say on that. At this point, that's between them and their friend and their relationship. If they want to work it out, they don't know each other before this. I'm sure this whole situation left a weird taste in both of their mouths, but now they have addressed each other publicly. They haven't spoken privately at this point, and however they decide to proceed is how they're going to decide to proceed. With Sebastian Soto, however, I'm not gonna backtrack what I said at all, but I am gonna say that it's very telling the side that Adam McIntyre is saying about the Sebastian Soto story and what Sebastian said in his video is very, very different. And it almost makes it sound like Sebastian is kind of exaggerating or lying about the way things happened. And I honestly don't know who to believe at this point because I don't know either of these people. I'm gonna leave that up for you guys to decide. It's a whole mess. I had to add that little part in there just as like a, you know, amendment to what I said, because after I filmed this video, but before I'm uploading it, Adam McIntyre has responded. So it seems like Adam McIntyre and Sebastian Soto are not going to be on the best front. I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say about that. But as far as Rich and Adam go, they've both addressed it publicly online. Adam apologizes, but he's not apologizing to Sebastian, which is interesting. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to end the video this way or if it's going to be an insert into the video, but anyway, I just want to give you guys an update on that. He's pretending it doesn't exist. So if you're watching the steamies, I don't believe for a second he hasn't seen all the things he's been tagged in, all the comments made about this situation, because there's been a lot, okay? And I don't believe for a second he hasn't seen it if he's been online to watch the steamies. I don't believe for a second he hasn't seen any of it yet. And he hasn't addressed it at all. In fact, he's going along with life as normal, right? And I think that, you know, Adam is on, he has a fair number of subscribers, okay, he really does, but he's kind of teetering on that relevancy level where if you hit a big scandal and a big drama, it could completely ruin you. It could, sometimes scandals will make you grow, okay? Sometimes drama will make you irrelevant, okay? And I think that Adam, and this is just my personal opinion on this, I think that Adam McIntyre is teetering on that scale where it's like, a lot of people know who he is, but they're not like die hard for Adam McIntyre, right? And so if this drama starts to happen, you don't have people going your way becoming stans of you and like as many people fighting for you as you do people like, okay, well, if that's how you are, then maybe I don't have to watch you anymore. So instead of the scandal pushing you up and giving you more relevancy like it has done in the past to Nikita Dragon, Tana Mojo, there's been instances where they have gained more popularity after their scandals. I feel like this one is actually going to work in the opposite way for Adam McIntyre just because of that weird level of creator that he is, right? He's a large creator, but he's not a massive creator. And when you're at that scale, it's very easy for when something like this to happen to you, for you to completely fall off relevancy, as opposed to how some people say a cancellation or any kind of drama is going to help boost your career. That's what a lot of people say. Okay, so that's just something to keep in mind. I've been thinking about that this entire time. But you guys, and the comments on his Instagram post kind of like reiterate that fact for me. Yeah, you have a handful of people that are like, I voted for you, Adam, like, you know, I live for you, like, go Adam, I voted, obviously I voted for you, bestie, da-da-da. But then you have an overwhelmingly large amount of people commenting in Rich Lux's favor on this Instagram post, okay? There's the sneaky snake emojis in the comment section. If you guys are big fans of Rich Lux's channel, then you'll know that his emoji that all his subscribers use in the comment section is sneaky snakes. Mine are bells. You guys leave bells in my comment section all the time. For Rich Lux, it's sneaky snakes. There's snakes in the comment section of this post from the steamies that he posts on his page, right? So many, I can't believe you did this to Rich Lux, like, how you're such a scumbag, Rich Lux is this, Rich Lux is that, and they are not in his favor, you guys. I'm not gonna take the time to read all of them right now, but I played like a little video here, like a screenshot of what they are. If you wanna pause to read some of them, you can. Like I said, there are some that are in his favor, but the overwhelming side of it is positive towards Rich Lux and people disappointed in Adam or people totally not down with how he treated Rich Lux. So I think that the public has kind of, you know, said their piece about this, you know? I think that people are really siding with Rich Lux on this, you know, and that it was a very calculated, very opportunistic and very, you know, I can't even think of the word right now, but obvious. It was a very obvious choice for him. Transparent. It was very transparent what he was trying to do, okay? It was very transparent that he dug up this tweet from 2020, 2 years ago at this point, might I add, okay, from some other T account that showed this video that was very poorly edited to make Rich look a certain way, okay? And like I said in my last video, I didn't know Rich Lux back then. I only know the person that Rich Lux is today, and he is not any of those things, okay? There's a couple of you that said I had no right to accept Rich Lux's apology for anything because I'm not black. And my response to that is I never accepted his apology because it wasn't for me to accept. I never said that. I simply said that my experience with Rich Lux was that he is not a racist, okay? My experience with Rich Lux is that I've never seen any racism or any racist actions from him. I never said, I forgive Rich Lux for what he did. I never said that because that's not my place to forgive. And it's anybody on my video that said they forgive Rich Lux for that if you're not a person of color, I'm so sorry to tell you it's not your place either, okay? It's not my apology to accept. And I understand that, but I never said it was to begin with. So I just want to clarify that. What he said probably, what that video was, probably did hurt a lot of people, okay? Whether the way it was intended or what was said or whatever, it probably did offend and hurt a lot of people, okay? I couldn't be one of those people because I am not a person of color. And I realize that. That's it basically for that. So, Sebastian Soto is another drama channel on this channel, on this platform, okay? He has about 25,000 or something subscribers, something like that. But he has quite a bit of relevancy, at least within the community that I watch on drama stuff for YouTube in the community that I'm within. You guys know who Sebastian is. You guys reference Sebastian and his thoughts on stuff a lot in my comment section. And I can see on my analytics on the back end that a lot of you guys that watch my channel also watch Sebastian's channel. So Sebastian Soto actually shared his truth about Adam Mcintyre. And this one came out of the blue, you guys. This is the first, I think, of probably a few people that are going to come forward about Adam. And this is why I think that this is not looking so good for Adam. So basically, Sebastian's saying that like he met up with Adam when Adam was in California recently, and that Adam was, I mean, and I'm paraphrasing this, but like kind of like a diva. And kind of like, you know, treating Sebastian like he was a fan and that, you know, he wasn't like on his level or whatever. And I think that's such disgusting behavior. Like, I mean, Adam clearly obviously knows who Sebastian is. For Adam to be as dismissive as he was to Sebastian, if this is true, and to just be like, oh, I'll just get a picture with you later, girl. What? That's so gross. Like, and honestly, like, I really hate to make this like a huge Adam versus Rich thing. That's not like my intention with this at all. But I'm gonna share with you guys my experience when I met Rich Lux for the first time. And keep in mind, when I met Rich Lux, when I first met him, I had 1,400 subscribers on YouTube. I was literally absolutely nobody. I'm still literally nobody on YouTube. But I had 1,400 subscribers when I met Rich Lux. Okay, and like, I never had a video get more than like 2,000 views. Like, I was in kind of a weird phase of my channel where I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was doing a bunch of different things. I hadn't really found a clear niche yet. I was doing drama, I was doing shopping, I was doing food videos, I was doing a lot of different stuff, beauty videos, and I didn't really have a clear niche. And anyway, when I met him, how I met Rich was I was doing, he was doing a lot of Twitch streams, and I would always go in there because I was a fan of him, and I would comment, I would leave bits, and I would like do all this stuff, right? So one day, you know, that community is pretty small. It was only maybe at the most like 35 people or something in at one time, most of the time. And, you know, somehow the conversation got to where we were all located. So I said I was from Houston, and I mentioned that I had a small YouTube channel, right? And that he inspired me or whatever. So he saw that and he was like, oh my God, Beauty by Shelby, which is what I used to go by. Beauty by Shelby, oh my God, like you live in Houston? You have a YouTube channel? And he was like, check your DMs. And so I checked my DMs, and he randomly invited me to a party at his house he was having that upcoming Friday. So I, just a fan that he saw that was supportive of him in his Twitch streams. He saw that I guess I commented on his YouTube videos pretty frequently, on his IG and stuff. He saw that and he recognized that I was a fan, and he said, hey, oh my God, you're in Houston. Come to my party that I'm having. And first of all, I about died, girl. I about died. I was like literally freaking out, okay? But I went, and he was so gracious. And it wasn't just me that was there that at the time was a fan. I had never met him before. It wasn't just me at the time that was there as a fan. He had invited, my lipstick's doing that weird thing. He had invited a few people, a few fans to this party, and he was so gracious with every single one of them. And you know what, later that night, we hit it off really well, and he knew I had a channel, and he knew that I did drama sometimes, and he said, girl, do you want to make a YouTube video? And I about lost my marbles, guys. I literally freaked out. We did a video together. We've done so many since then, but that was how gracious and how kind he was towards me. He met me, knew I was a fan, and was like, you know what? Be on my channel, girl. Come to my home. You know, I would love for you to hang out in my home. I'm having this party for networking. There's gonna be a lot of cool people there. Come. Another instance, and I hate to make this like an Adam versus Rich thing. I just think it's important. So this is like, it's important for me to highlight these things because I hate injustice. And I hate when people act like diva-like behavior when it's not warranted. Like, Adam's just a regular person like all of us. He has no business acting like his stuff doesn't stink, and that, you know, and to another creator on the platform being like, oh girl, I'll get a picture with you later, don't worry. Like, that is such nasty behavior. Like, to put another kind of thing in perspective. Okay, I've been to a few Rich Lux meet and greets because when he has them, I'll go and I'll support him, okay? And a lot of times when he does those, I'll see you guys there. Some of you guys recognize me, and I literally want to like die every single time somebody recognizes me. I freak out. You guys ask for pictures. It's amazing. Love it so much. But when he's at these meet and greets, you guys, he spends at least 10 minutes talking to each and every person that goes to see him. And that line is long, honey. And he will stand there and he'll be like, how are you? Like, thank you for coming to see me. You know, like, where are you from? What do you do? Like, how long have you been watching the channel? Da, da, da. And they'll talk to him. They'll take pictures. They'll interact. They'll network. And he spends, I'm telling you, 7 to 10 minutes with every single person, which is why the meet and greets for him take such a long time. And he really makes sure that he lets every supporter that took time out of their day to visit him and to meet him, to travel. There's people that have driven 3 hours to come meet him before. He makes sure that they feel like they met him, right? And it's not just oh, hi, how are you? Smile for the camera. Oh, thank you so much. Sign this little thing. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, next. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, smile for the camera. Oh, boomerang. Here we go. Let me sign this for you. Okay, next. It's not like that. And I don't know. I feel like the comparison when you hear Sebastian Soto's story about Adam McIntyre and their interaction, I feel like it's a stark difference to my experience with Rich Lux and how I've seen him treat you guys when you come out to meet him. If you've actually ever been at one of the meet and greets and you're watching this video, let me know in the comment section down below so you know what I'm talking about. I don't think this is looking good for Adam. I really don't. I've been rambling on here for 20 minutes at this point, but I don't think this is looking good for Adam. I think that Adam needs to do a lot of reflecting. He's young and he's gotten a little bit of fame in him that I think has gotten to his head, okay? And it's important for you to stay grounded, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and say that the amount of subscribers and the notoriety that Adam McIntyre does have is unwarranted. I'm not gonna say that, okay? I'm not super familiar with this channel or anything he's done in the past also. But I think that it's important for you to make sure that you stay true to who you are when things like this happen. Because I think that everything we're hearing, I'm putting it together, is a young kid who has lost himself in the small amount of celebrity that he's gotten. And it's really sad to hear that, you know, it's really sad. I hope that he can use this situation to ground himself, to come back to the core of who he is and kind of like take a couple steps back, you know, and just do some reflecting. I said it once, I'll say it again. How you treat others is a reflection of you, not the other person, right? Like when you bring up the things that he brought up about Rich Lux, that at such a opportunistic time, to 95% of the people on the internet, we're seeing that that's more of a reflection on Adam than it is to Rich. When you hear this story about how he treated Sebastian, and poor Sebastian was saying the most, like, I even commented on his video, I was like, girl, stop talking about yourself like that. Like, you are worthy, you know? Like he was treated as some just like random stranger when they had been interacting online before. They had conversations and you treated him like he was a stranger. And that says more about Adam than it does about Sebastian. And how Sebastian reacted says a lot about who he is as a person, because that video wasn't bashing Adam McIntyre. It was kind. It was hey, I hope that you do some work and, you know, grow. And I think that's what everybody wants, you know. I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. I'm gonna let you guys go, but leave me your comments on your thoughts on all of this stuff happening with Adam, Mcintyre, Sebastian Soto, Rich Lux, all of that. Leave me your thoughts on all this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. And that's gonna be it for today's video, you guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember, all Shelby bells ring the bell. And join the Bell Army if you haven't already. There's going to be a link in the pinned comment of this video for you guys to join the Bell Army. It helps me out a ton, just like getting new stuff for the channel, helping keep the lights on in this place, girl. And it costs less than the price of a Starbucks each month. You'll get members only exclusive videos and custom emojis. And there's a couple other things you'll get for different tiers of the Bell Army too. So thank you to members of my Bad Bell Army. You know, I love you so much. Danielle and Asma, I love you so much. And aside from that, you guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.